Eat it, sweet frogs.
What's your caffeine intake like?
Up until recently, it was Red Bull. I would have sugar Red Bull in the morning.
Okay.
And sugar-free Red Bull in the afternoon. Sometimes I cheat and have 2 sugars, but they were 8-ounce ones. I've since left those and now just do V8 Fusion Energy.
What they have?
It's all vitamins. It's all B12s.
Was the Red Bull aggravating your colitis?
It didn't. I never risked it though. I did what I knew I could do, and I never veered off of that. I mean, I'm very patternistic. I have to be. So if my body said have 2, if I was tired, I didn't have 2. It just became, I drank nothing but water, and then I would have those 2 things. The V8 Fusion's the same can, so now I drink V8 Fusion instead. Just it's better for you.
Do you exercise regularly, or are you?
As much
working
as
too much?
kids will make you exercise,
Okay.
I am active. I do coach. I've been off from it, but I'm coaching again. I spend at least 3 days a week with the kids on the field running and stuff. Is that running 10 miles or? It's nothing crazy, but my body hurts too much to allow it. So it's this summer we had a pool put in. I swam up to 25 pool laps. The laps seem to work really nice for me. I do.
Especially if you're having arthritis pain.
Yeah, and I do 100 push-ups and a day and curls. Not many. That changes, but guaranteed to do 100 push-ups a day, 5 days a week. Just because I can. That's why I do it, and it doesn't seem to hurt. So it varies, I guess.
Are you currently taking any medication for your colitis?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I take a daily pill, which is 3 times a day. Milligrams, I don't know off the top of my head, but it's called azathioprine.
Okay.
azathioprine. I'm sure you know that better than I do, but and then I also take an infusion that I do every 7 weeks. It's called Remicade.
Okay.
They call it chemo for Crohn's, any sorts of different things, and whoever they are is probably who you are. They basically pump medicine into my body for 2.5 hours. It knocks me out for a day, and I'm good for 7 weeks.
Are you noticing any side effects from any of those medications?
I've read the side effects. I haven't noticed them. My feet get very scaly right afterwards. So, let's say that's a side effect. It's athlete's foot without the cure.
Okay.
So they're on fire, they itch, they bleed. It sucks. So that happens. That kind of slows down your running patterns a little bit. Increased pain right after. My back pain it goes from 5 to an 8 guaranteed for the first week.
But your stomach pain and your diarrhea seem to subside?
Well, again, that pattern I've learned to curve. So if I don't curve my pooping pattern, I still think I would be able to poop 8 to 14 times a day without hesitation. No blood, though.
Okay.
Ironically enough...
So with the Remicade, it's helping with the bloody consistency of your bowel?
Remicade is all the blood. Remicade has eliminated blood and given me some sense of ability to get to the bathroom.
Okay.
Before Remicade, when I had to go, I had less than 20 seconds to get there, or I was going. A 25-minute trip to work, I'd pull over 3 times, guaranteed. Just to have to poop.
Okay.
So that part of it diminished, but every morning I'm going 8 to 10 times a day when some people chuckle at having to go twice.
So you're still going...
8 to 10 is still normal for me.
Okay.
I try to curve it to about 5 or 6.
Okay.
And that's that.
Do you have any allergies?
Outside is an allergy, but nothing that I know. I sneeze, I have basic pollens, eye-watering stuff. That just your basic stuff.
So you're not allergic to any medications that you know of?
Nothing that I'm aware of.
Okay. Is there any other medications that you're on?
Tylenol, I do over-the-counter Tylenol if needs be, if the pain's so intolerable, mainly if I get headaches. But I'm scared to put anything in my stomach, so I don't really put anything else in there. Vitamins I do.
Okay.
Flintstone vitamins, I don't know if they're good for you or not, but 10 million strong and growing.
They still taste good, right?
Yeah, they do, they're delicious. Calcium pills because I can't really drink milk, so
Okay.
they have little
So take it.
delicious chocolate calcium pills that are good.
Okay.
But that's my basic vitamin diet intake with medicines.
Are you on any herbal remedies or herbal medication?
If herbal, you mean do I go to green teas and stuff like that? No, I don't.
Okay.
I do smoke marijuana for my stomach.
Okay.
It's kind of a wonder drug, to be honest with you, but
How often do you say that you smoke?
I now, before I got sick, it was not an everyday thing. It was a basic college thing.
Recreational
Recreation completely. Now I do it pretty much religiously at 12 o'clock and at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
What it does is it allows me to stop going to the bathroom at about 12 o'clock.
Okay.
It allows my anus and my hemorrhoids and my fissures and all of those things to calm down until the next day.
So it tends to help with some of the...
It eliminates it. It completely
Completely.
makes any need, any want. I don't have to go to the bathroom for 6 hours, 6.5 if I want to push it.
Okay.
Guaranteed, it's been that way for 2 years without hesitation.
So if you have somewhere that you need to be that you definitely can't use the bathroom, that's something that you can use to...
I have to. It's the only way I can go out on a football field with my kids.
Okay. Are you noticing any problems with breathing when it comes to that, or do you have any congestion?
Not yet, but again,
Okay.
it's not something that's, Willie Nelson, if you will, or that type of thing, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
It's more done, it's now done as a medicine. It's done to control something.
Okay.
So, notice any difference? I have asthma, so I do have an inhaler. I never mentioned that, but that's kind of its own side of things. So, I'm asthmatic, and I don't do it enough to make it bother my asthma. So, no, I haven't experienced that yet in life.
Okay.
Not saying that's not going to happen. I understand my future, but I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do anything else, so that's that.
There's no other recreational drugs?
No, nothing.
Okay. And what's your home life like, other than having 4 kids?
Financially, we're, I think, above average for our age. After
So you're stable.
getting punched in the face a whole bunch of times, I'd say better than expected at 36, so there
Okay.
I'm happy. Having my parents move in hasn't hurt. They don't pay mortgage or anything like that, but they do a ton of little things. They pay for the groceries. I guess that's its own bill in itself. So
But they're helping
financially,
take up some of the responsibility of having
yeah, so
children.
that's good. We got the new pool. We got a new house that we all could live in. So, where I am for the first time in 18 years, it's the most stable I've been without question. So, since I was still in the womb in high school, if you will, it's probably the best I've ever been. So,
Are you having any problems in your home finding quiet space or private space?
that's a guarantee, but everybody respects everybody. So,
Okay.
if I want to play a game of Madden, I'll just have a little guy that thinks he's playing right next to me, and to me, that's quiet time enough.
Okay.
Do I have any me time? I have a 4-minute commute. That's my me time, pretty much from wake up till bed.
So as far as social life outside of your family, there's not a lot of time for...
No, we have friends
Okay.
that come over that are just friends of the family.
Okay.
But as to go out and party, I don't. It's not worth it. And what can I do? Go have a beer and drink water and watch everybody else drink? It's life changed.
Gotcha. And how's your sex life?
Could all want more. Good and bad. I don't know if as I get older it changes, but there's as equally as many nights where I'm as tired as she is, and we both opt out of it. But it's healthy enough. Neither of us go unnoticed with each other. So.
But you also just had a baby.
We also just had a baby. So leading up to that, it was fantastic. It was above average. Once baby was conceived, it sucked for 9 months. I think as a healthy average of marriage, we're doing okay. So, minus 2 kid stints.
And you and your wife get along fairly well?
Yeah, eHarmony, third
that's how you
marriage.
met?
Yeah, it's the computers say we do, and it seems to work pretty well. So another quote for eHarmony, I guess.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so third time's a charm. However you want to look at that.
More and more people are doing that.
Oh, it's way of life. I had a couple kids and baggage, so I wasn't going to find a girl in the bar that could take care of that anyway. So, yeah, it changes.
You seem to have a good relationship with all your children.
That's why we do this.
Very true. Do you have any religious beliefs?
I do believe in a God.
Okay.
My religion has withstood the test of time, but absolutely have a belief in a higher being, and that being God and our Savior, and we will die and have to look at Him. My beliefs from Christian faith versus book faith versus any of that, I can't say I'm one or the other. I'd say I'm non-denominational, but definitely have that belief. Yeah.
And do you have a good friend background? Do you have close friends that you can confide in if there are social issues or
All right,
problems
so
at home?
Facebook says I have a ton of friends. Facebook does. So there I'm living large. Life is good. As for good friends, I think if you're smart in life, you only have a few, and I think I have those few, yes.
But they're all very good friends that you can confide in if there was an issue or...
Yeah, if I needed to, I got people there, yeah.
Okay. Alright, Mr. Merrick, we're going to do a small review of your body systems just to make sure that everything else is okay, and then the doctor's going to come in and go over everything else with you. Vision? Are you seeing okay with your glasses?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
No
fine.
blurriness, no fuzziness?
Not since my new prescription, so
Okay.
I guess that's
Your
good.
hearing okay?
Again, for
Not
age
selective
and
hearing.
abuse, yeah, I think I'm doing okay there.
Okay, and as far as like swallowing, you're not having any issues with swallowing, tasting food?
No, not unless I'm having a throat lozenge or something.
Breathing, heart congestion, do you feel any pain in your chest?
Pain in my chest? No. I've had
Numbness?
heartburn here and there. That's
Okay.
Tums away, but nothing major, no.
You're not having any side effects from any of your medication as far as heartburn or
No,
Okay.
nothing that I can see.
just
No.
tired?
Tired, yeah, but again, life, so.
You don't have any numbness in your fingers, your feet?
No, I do. I get numbness in my hands. My hands a lot. My feet hurt all the time. I have bunions. I have like 70-year-old feet, so.
Sports maybe?
Yes, maybe a little sports. My hands do a lot of typing.
Okay.
They freeze up on me throughout the day a ton.
Possibly part of the arthritis.
If that's in this system, I haven't been. No one's ever said arthritis is a part of the game yet, but
Okay.
I think it might be part of the game. That or the medicine.
Okay. Are you noticing any swelling in your feet?
No,
Okay.
I have a double ankle from lacrosse, but
Like double jointed?
no, double ankle. I rolled it a whole bunch of times.
Oh, okay.
Should have broke it at least 3, but never broke it. So
So you
I
never,
don't think it ever healed.
you've never had any surgeries?
No. I had a neck injury, no surgery required.
Okay.
And ankle injuries, a knee injury, no surgeries.
Okay. Perfect. Alright, I think we're just about done. We'll wrap things up and the doctor will be in to see you.
Awesome. Thank you very
All right.
much.
Have a good day.
You too.